This is your spoiler warning for... All right, there's really not a reason to do a spoiler warning. We're talking about the legends of the Dogman, the cryptid from Michigan. However, there's not like an official story. We're talking about a bunch of random details. Nothing to be spoiled. Listen ahead.
Even a man who is pure in heart and says his prayers by night may become a wolf when the wolf-bane blooms.
The autumn moon is bright.
The wolf creature! It's out there, isn't it? You've seen it, haven't you?
A strange beast, somewhat resembling a wolf.
Oh. Well, I feel like we reversed roles. Like you're supposed to be the polite one, and I'm the one that's like sitting over here.
That is what you do.
Yeah, that's usually what I do. In my little corner of
from your
corners.
lovers.
What?
That's what
Who?
you do. Yeah, you don't have many. I've got lovers in each city.
It's far too early in the morning for me to have a comeback to that already.
It's far too late for you to not have had more sexual partners.
That's so untrue. Sybil, how old do you think I am?
You're like 30, dog.
30? Welcome to... Wait.
Why do you fuck this up every time?
Wait, you already did this.
Why don't you know?
You already did this.
No, I didn't. I did a spoiler warning, Matt.
Oh, right.
We do this every time.
I'm so tired.
This is like our 9th, 10th episode.
You got to be tired last episode. I'm tired this time.
You're tired this episode?
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
Okay, I'll carry it like I always do.
Nope, I've got this.
Even when I was tired, I still carried it.
That's so untrue.
I was so funny that episode.
That's so untrue. You were really funny.
I was good.
I don't know what you want from me. Welcome back to When the Wolf's Bane Blooms. Ooh, we have something interesting today. We have a much more non-fiction topic today rather than some kind of fictional media. It's more like historical accounts and folk tales.
And who are you? And who am I? And what is this podcast?
I get the excuse if I was tired.
Okay, I guess I'm just going to do the intro
do the
then.
entire thing.
Hello!
Just do the entire thing.
Welcome to When the Wolf's Bane Blooms, your podcast all about werewolves and werewolf-adjacent media. I am your host, Sexy Sybil. I'm here with Mangy Matt, and today we are talking about the cryptid of the Dogman in Michigan. Very important to me, as Michigan is where I am from. Matt, how you doing today? You seem alert.
I will always regret that this is not a visual media so that everyone could be able to see just how much I resemble a pile of melted ice cream right now.
I'd say more like butter.
Sure, melted butter. That's also good.
Yeah.
I am in horrid state.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Matt
fine. Oh,
looks like you took a stick of butter, you put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds. I just softened it up, rolled it in some dirt, put on some like pubic hairs on the top, and then just like let it sit.
that's true. That's actually like dead on descriptor. That's exactly what I look like. You look me up in the dictionary, that's what's going to be there. That's the picture that is associated with my dictionary definition.
Why would you have a dictionary definition?
Why don't you?
Because it's a dictionary.
Yeah, it's a dictionary.
It's not a Wikipedia, man.
It doesn't matter. I'm a proper noun.
No. If you look up idiot in the dictionary, that's what you'd see because it's you. That's how you do the dictionary
How
joke.
did I try to make the dictionary joke and you made it better?
That's just the dictionary joke.
I don't care.
That's the classic one.
I don't care.
If you look up mange in the dictionary, you see Matt.
Fucking damn it. All right, so I'm going to look up sexy in the dictionary. Am I going to see you?
No, probably not, because the people who create dictionaries usually transphobic. And they don't understand how fucking sexy I am. I make you feel when we're making love, when we're being romantic with each other, I make you feel like the world, and suddenly you realize that all these like bullshit beauty standards of like women always have to conform to this one shape, suddenly that all fades away because you just have someone who actually loves you.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
And then Matt goes,
yeah, that's what I do. That's like, yep.
how many kids did you bite
When? What?
past week?
What are you talking about?
You're mangy. You like to bite kids.
No, I bite anything.
Mostly
Anything that
kids,
moves.
if
That's
I know
untrue.
you. From all the stories you told me, it's been exclusively kids.
That's who are you getting these stories from?
I believe it's your students from the school you teach at.
You are a monster. You are a special kind of evil.
I'm actually a Monstar from Space Jam.
This is the gay agenda. This is what it is.
What is it?
Whatever I'm hearing right now.
Matt, you should become gay.
You're a little bit behind the ball.
Matt, you should
Picked that
really
one.
like twinks.
Picked that one up a decade ago.
Yeah?
Yeah?
And how'd you discover you were gay, Matt?
My best friend.
Ooh, what's his name?
I'm not saying that.
Was it...
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm real sorry about that.
Oh my god.
I'm really sorry. Matt, no. Oh, fuck.
This episode isn't even about the Dogman. This is just how can I torture Matt for being bad at the intro?
Well, Matt, you came in, you showed up at my house 40 minutes late,
What do you mean 40 minutes late?
and now you're
I got
sitting here and
here.
you're fucking up the intro.
40 minutes late. I got here at 9:35. What time did we say we were meeting?
9.
No, we didn't. Check the minutes. It's 9:30.
We said 9.
It's not.
And the audience knows I'm right. Matt, I'm not actually arguing with you. I'm gaslighting you.
No, but now I need to check for my
Oh,
sake.
Matt, you can't be
9:30.
looking up shit like this in a podcast. It's just
9:30.
dead air.
9:30.
All right, Matt, what is the Dogman?
Anyway,
What is the Dogman?
I didn't realize we were back into the podcast. I don't know how much of that needs to be.
I think I'm probably just going to censor the word, the name. Probably that.
That's horrifying. Actually, genuinely, one of the most mortifying things that has ever happened on this podcast.
And I'm really sorry for saying it. I don't know how many times you want me to apologize.
Okay, good. The Michigan Dogman is a cryptid, obviously from Michigan, cited pretty much all over the state, following the initial sighting or the initial stretch of sightings back in, what is the exact year?
Like 1882 you're talking about?
Yeah, I want to say it was like the late 1880s, or the early 1880s, rather.
Alright.
Sometime around then, you have the first sightings, and ever since then, especially in the late 1980s, is what I was just thinking about, where you have a resurgence of it due to a couple little things that we'll get into later.
Why later?
Well, because we're going to talk. I assumed we were going to talk about it on like a timeline of historically.
Okay. So, the Dogman is not a real cryptid. The Dogman is an invention from a song, which it's very funny to sort of bring up the very specific like moment of like, oh, I created this cryptid. It was a song by Steve Cook. I'm going to pull up the year. Should have had this prepared, but I didn't. 1987 was the first song. They did 1987. And there were a bunch of other versions that were released. It's a very fun song. It's one that I've heard before. How the Dogman specifically relates to me is grew up in Michigan. I went to this one summer camp one time. And during these nights where you'd be out in the middle of the woods, out by a campfire, sitting in a circle, the person who leads the camp sort of like said, and like, let me tell you the story of the Dogman. And he tells the initial story of chasing these, it's been a while since I've listened to the song, but these two guys chased a old like mangy dog into a log. Yeah, it was you, Matt. You are the Dogman. And then they were just sort of hassling this dog. They started poking it with a stick. It comes out the other side of this hollow log, and it stands upright. Fantastic story. Very spooky. And the way that it was told to me at camp is literally, he tells all the points of like the song, and then he's like, and here's it recorded in a song, and he plays the song. And the song is great. It's super spooky. It's got great beats. It's gone through like 5 different versions. There's a 25th anniversary collection from Steve Cook that has just like so many different versions of the song. There's like 4 different versions of the song. It's very fun. It's very spooky, especially the later versions where it gets better and higher production quality. And then to really sell the story, the person at the camp brought out a horse skull and was like, this was found sort of tied to a sighting of the Dogman where a horse was killed. And it was just this, you ever see a horse skull? It's fucking insane.
Oh, yeah. They are crazy looking. They're massive, too.
Yeah. And so that was pretty great as a kid. Of course, I never really believed it. But it was very fun looking up this episode. And it's a fun thing to bring up. Michigan people have 100% sort of adopted it as like, all right, this is our cryptid. Even though, really, there's no real anything of the cryptid. It was created in that time, and there's no legitimate sightings before the song was created. Since then, there's been a ton of sightings. People say that a couple sightings that were done before, like they prescribed it to the Dogman. But it's this beast that probably isn't real.
Probably not.
What do you think in doing research?
So I was surprised to find that it was I was going to say invention, but I said a first, so my brain kind of froze. I was surprised to learn that it was an invention of a song. I haven't really looked into the Michigan Dogman much. I look into a lot of cryptids because I think cryptids are really cool. I think they're really fun. I think looking into folklore and looking at how sightings and so on and so forth can turn into these phenomena, especially like looking at Mothman and Point Pleasant and how central Mothman has become to the culture of that town, and also just the wider popular media. I feel like certain cryptids have really pervaded into pop media a lot and become such staple icons.
I mean, Bigfoot's such a huge one.
Exactly. Bigfoot's a massive one. I couldn't think of a town off the top of my head for Bigfoot. Point Pleasant immediately came to me with Mothman. Anyways.
You got Champ.
You do? Lake Champlain? Lake Champlain.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of them like that, too. I can't remember the other ones.
You got the Jersey Devil.
Oh, yes. Jersey Devil, Champ.
You got the Florida Skunk Ape.
You have the Hodag. You have the Ozark Howler. You have the Ohio Grassman. You have the Snallygaster. Any of these ringing a bell?
So,
No.
a description of the Dogman in the song goes like this. It's about 7 feet tall with a furry human body, a dog's head, blue or yellow eyes, and it possesses a high, screeching, human-like voice. This is, what's nice is I've actually printed out an article called Cryptids and a Historical Memory, The Asserted Antecedents of the Michigan Dogman by Daniel McMahon. Daniel McMahon. This is an absolutely wonderful article that talks about how the Dogman was created and how people sort of like push it as a long-lasting cryptid, even though there's no evidence to really support that. There are some really great sort of ideas that are pushed in the article that I think are fantastic. Here, let me bring up a couple. So what this then says is this is actually referring to another person. Recent understanding of cryptids, Peter Dendel argues, often frame these entities as having resisted human devastation. Studies of them serve to channel guilt over the decimation of species and destruction of the natural habitat, as well as to recapture a sense of mysticism endangered in a world now perceived as fully charged and overexplored. Which I think is just a very nice point. Michigan is a crazy state. 50% of the state is forest. I'm from not only just the north of the lower part of Michigan, the lower peninsula, I'm from the upper peninsula. I was born in a town in the upper part of lower Michigan, but I've lived my entire life in northern Michigan. It's so many trees, so few people. Woods are a big thing. Not exactly like spiritualism. There's a lot of very religious people there. But I do think there's especially something to this idea of the world seems really very explored. The magic of sort of forest and things like that aren't brought into the equation as much. And the Michigan Dogman sometimes seems like a neat way to sort of bring that back. Like the idea to just tell a ghost story, to tell a cryptid story to a kid, to sort of spook them, is fantastic. And there's ways to sort of justify it a little bit more. People telling stories of like the Dogman sometimes conflate or like make an association with folklore of indigenous people in the area because there's a ton of indigenous people in the area. But none of those are very founded as well. What do you think?
Oh, I can agree with a lot of that, especially the idea of re-mystifying the wilderness. I think that's why I latch onto cryptids so much, is just how much I have a disdain for how normalized and how almost conquered the woods are around here. I mean, even around here in New England, the woods are kind of just, I feel like they're taken for granted. It's just like, oh, we're surrounded by woods, and that's kind of it. And then you go into them, and, I mean, I go into the woods often. I go hiking often, and...
You do.
I do. I love going into the woods.
Because you're a bear.
Okay. I was making a genuine point, and I get called a bear.
No,
anyways,
go for it.
I love being in the woods, and to see so many people take it for granted and just be like, oh, it's just trees. It's just the woods. There's a ton of it around. And not like, that is the last stronghold of what this world used to be. I latch onto things that add a little bit of fog to it. Some fog of war back onto the map.
Mm-hmm. And you know, it's just a good story. It's very fun.
Oh, yeah.
Dogman, 7 feet tall, returns every 10 years. Any year. Yeah, you
got that. Yeah.
Any year.
Winning. Yep. You got that.
Any year ending with a 7.
Mm-hmm.
Very fun little folklore. I remember there was a thing in Michigan where it was this little like hiking trail through the woods that was a haunted thing. And as you went through, you'd learn about like local cryptids and like folklore in Michigan, because there's a ton of them. You know, there's the Nain Rogue, there's Wendigos. It's great.
Yeah. Now, something I do want to focus on is, I mean, as much as the fact that this one is completely fictionalized and not based on an initial sighting.
Okay, man, but have you seen the Gable film?
Oh my goodness.
I mean, that's pretty much proof, right? Have you seen the Gable film?
I have seen the Gable film.
That's definitely not just a guy in a suit.
Yeah, it's totally not.
Just
it's
clearly,
totally not.
Just like
it totally doesn't.
Too much footage of people on a fucking snowmobile, followed by a man in a suit just running at the camera. And then,
it totally doesn't look like human anatomy at all, just stuffed into a costume. But it's fine. It's okay, guys. It's 100% Anyways, what I was going to say. I'm also so disappointed that we didn't do this historically, because then we could have had the big reveal once we got to 1987 of, oh, it was all a creation from the song. It wasn't real. I'm so upset we didn't do that.
Well, maybe you should have brought that fucking up.
That's
Matt.
what I tried to say when I started in the 1880s, and I'm like, we'll get
That's
to why.
not the same thing as bringing it up to me, the person doing the podcast.
That's
with
also
you.
true. I went in with the assumption that we were just going to go from the earliest, because there are a bunch of fictional encounters throughout the years. What are you showing me?
Why don't you read that title out to the viewer?
Oh, remote viewing the U.S. Dogman breeding program.
Have you heard about this shit?
I haven't.
The U.S. government is breeding dogmen to be the next generation of super soldiers.
Whoa.
This woman, she has the fucking scoop.
Whoa. Can I play it?
That is just a picture of the video.
Oh.
Here, let me pull up the real video. It's horrifying. And if you see the comments of just everyone going, "Oh, thank you for your service.
No
Thank you for doing
way.
it." This is genuine fucking crazy people believing in this woman who is just, oh, it's bad.
See, I thought I did fairly in-depth research about the stories and the myth and the fabrication of other myths in the past about this. How did I completely miss the breeding program? Also,
Oh, she changed the thumbnail.
hiding the video. The government can't see it. Oh my goodness. Am I just going to play it?
Sure, but don't talk over it when it's playing.
If you like this video tonight, please give it a like, share it out, subscribe to my channel if you...
Can we even put this on air?
No, I'm probably going to cut her bits.
Okay.
Maybe I'll put a little bit.
Okay.
But,
I part of me doesn't even want to keep watching because I feel like I'm going to be grossed out by what I witness.
So, it doesn't show you much. What
Okay.
happens in this video, because I've skimmed through it, at some point she gets a guest, and the guest has such a shitty microphone. His camera is off. His microphone is so low quality that nearly every comment is like, "Oh, you're doing some great work. Couldn't hear your guest, though." The entire time.
How much do you want to bet the guest is like someone that's absolutely BSing her?
Of course.
Okay, yeah.
Just or another random crazy person.
Oh, yeah.
Running through the underbrush on that side
Oh my god.
All right, here's some comments.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for looking further into this and everything else you do. Your information and hard work really help those of us trying to learn the truth and make sense of this beautiful and incredibly strange world we're all living in. I've been trying so hard to tell people about this kind of stuff, and I get looked at and scoffed at like I've lost my mind to my closest friends and family. Here in the West Midlands of the UK, where I am, people live in a total bubble and don't know about anything, even though there are a few places near me that have cryptids, dogman, or werewolves 100%. Thank again. You have always have a friend in me. You've earned my respect and appreciation. Big time.
I just had my head in my hands for like 10 straight seconds because how is that? How that has there maybe that's ironic. Maybe that's a joke.
I couldn't understand a word the guest was saying. Great show though, as always.
Oh my god.
I'm late to this video, but I've heard of the breeding program for the Big Three in Virginia. It's great info.
The Big Three? Who are the Big Three?
I don't know.
In Virginia? What is going on? What Big Three are being bred in Virginia?
I'm damn near hemorrhaging from information and questions.
Excuse me?
In the Bible, it speaks of using dogmen for armies and battles, to use the men who lap from streams for battles, and descriptions of them.
Oh my god. And they somehow found a way to turn it biblical. Mm-hmm. Because of course they did. Oh my.
So let's talk about conspiracy theorists.
I need to like
follow her.
No, I need to go look a little bit further into this right now. Talk about conspiracy theories.
This is not the time, man. The time for research was before.
No, give me 1 second.
So this is the remote breeding Dogman program. There's a bunch of videos. I was looking at a bunch of cryptid YouTube channels that are so funny because they also make their money from this in something that's definitely just admitted to be a hoax. They love it. They love it absolutely so much in the fact that they've completely believed it. I've told you this story personally, but let me tell you this. One of my best friends for most of my life had a mom who was a crazy person. Crazy conspiracy theorist, psycho Trump crazy person. In which she sat her kids down one day and said, "Y'all, I'm sorry, but today the Russians are going to blow up the moon."
This is a joke.
This is no joke. She would not let them get vaccinated because she said everyone who got the COVID vaccine would die within 2 months. She was an absolute fucking psychopath. And not very good to live under a crazy person like that, huh? And so sometimes when you have things like the Dogman or you have cryptids, people go a little too far. They fall down rabbit holes, they get into echo chambers, and they go fucking crazy.
Which I do think is an unfortunate thing around cryptids because it turns something that really is just folktale or
and it's so fun. It's amazing. I love Leah looking into some cryptid stories. I love watching the fake footage sometimes.
Yeah,
the Gable film was really funny. If you can look up the Gable film right now, I think it's like 3 minutes or something. Mm-hmm. But it's just like silent footage of a bunch of people on snowmobiles to, I guess, like show that it was being recorded for something else. I don't know why they would have kept that in the film. And then at the end, there's a Dogman that sort of runs at you. Very funny. And the comments are very funny as well. Like, this is good. Even if though it is a hoax, like this could just like be like a real good like short horror film. Good work, guys.
Which I do think at the end of the day, that's fun.
That's really fun. More power to you. I love creating stuff like that.
I think short little like shaky cam cryptid horror films, like 2-3 minutes, that's great. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. It can also be really effective because it's just like the weird thing that goes bump in the dark at night. It's
bump in the dark at night.
Oh my god, why did I even say that? It's like the weird thing that just goes bump in the night and
dark bump.
Why would you say that again?
It's the darkest bump in the night.
I hate this.
These are bumpy dark times.
Anyways. Like, they're frightening. Especially when you have, like, those shows on the History Channel or all the offshoots that are, like, chasing monsters or the real footage of this creature as it hunts down this group of friends in the woods. And it's, like, it's engaging. It's fun. It's a little bit of unfiction.
Yeah, and it's really a great time. I got nothing bad to say about the Dogman. The Dogman is one of my favorites. If you ever talk to me and I'm not on recording or I'm not like genuinely talking about it to you, I'll lie and I'll say the Dogman's real. I'll say, look, I fucking saw him, man. I was in the woods once. Fuck, this is back in 2017. Dog stood up.
Yeah.
You know, I see a picture of my hometown from fucking 1907, maybe.
1907?
It's when it was bigger.
Oh, my goodness. When it was bigger?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Oh, there's a fountain. That's nice.
Yeah. That's in the Sulaks Park.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. So, I'm from the town of Sault Ste. Marie. Very small. Here's freighters going through the Sulaks.
Oh, I see the Dogman. He's right there.
Oh, shit, the Dogman!
He's right there!
Dogman would just hang out with me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Is he a beer guy?
No.
What's he drink?
He likes wine spritzers.
Really?
Yeah.
Never would have passed up
He
that.
just has a bit of a sweet tooth.
Okay, that makes sense. Does he enjoy a sour? Like a fruity sour?
No.
No. That's unfortunate. Cider guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, that passes the vibe check. I could share a cider with the Dogman.
A new thing to talk about.
A new thing to talk about. Comparing this wolf person. Really?
Give me 1 second. I'm looking at my notes.
I've never seen anybody lose a battle to like 5 sheets of paper.
Shit! It's got me, man!
Okay, welcome back. We have rescued Sybil from the paper. That was very interesting to watch.
It fucking grabbed onto my neck and it choked me, and not in the way I like to be choked.
I've never seen like a bundle of papers do a back handspring into like a windmill kick.
It got a knife at one point. I was
It
scared.
got a knife? I didn't even notice that.
Oh my god, it did, and I'm bleeding out.
Are you? Oh my god.
Alright, so the Dogman, what was your new topic?
Well, I was going to talk about how it differs from other wolf-like cryptids in the area, because you also have things like the Rougarou and the Beast of Bray Road, both of which I think we can talk about in later episodes. But the Dogman seems to just be described as a dog that stands up on 2 legs, whereas the Beast of Bray Road, in usual descriptions, is kind of like a wolf with very lanky legs that can get up on 2. And the Rougarou is kind of almost like Wolfman, the movie, where it's kind of like a blend of a man and a wolf. Like a curse.
That's good. I like that.
It's just very interesting to look at all the differences. And I know that the Michigan Dogman came out significantly later than the other two, because you have depictions of the Rougarou and Beast of Bray Road much earlier. The Beast of Bray Road, not much earlier. I believe a couple decades beforehand. But just how different each of them are and how unique each of their, I guess, brand is. It's not really a brand, but their identities. That's what it is.
Man, I get it. I mean, the Dogman is such a wonderful little thing to sort of represent Michigan and be like a little face of it. You know, a children's book author in Michigan. He writes the series Michigan Chillers and American Chillers. I might have mentioned him before. I'll probably mention him again. Love him with all my heart. His name's Jonathan Rand. And he has one of his books in Michigan Chillers, which is the Drummond Island Dogman, because Drummond Island is a city in Michigan, and Dogman lives there. Fun fact. It goes munch, munch, crunch, crunch.
What's he live in?
What?
What's he live in? You said he lives there. Does he have a house there? Cave there?
No, I live in the woods. He's a dog.
He just lives in the woods?
Yeah, he's a dog.
Doesn't have like a cool little rock structure to hide in?
No, he's a dog. He's 7 foot tall, though.
He is 7 foot tall.
You hear about the town of Sigma?
If I say no, what's going to follow that?
I'll talk about the town of Sigma.
No, okay. Talk about the town of Sigma.
Sigma Ball!
There it fucking is. For one whole second, I was like, maybe
Matt,
this
I
is
wouldn't
a
have done
serious
that,
topic.
but
Maybe.
you brought it up. Sigma is the name of the town. That's a ghost town in Michigan.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah. So
okay.
So Steve Cook wrote a second song of the Dogman. I'm not sure if you listened to the 25th anniversary, but there's like several different versions. And eventually he wrote a sequel, and it's a town called Sigma, which he was sort of like looking into. He's like, maybe I could write something, get some inspiration. And when he visited the town of Sigma, it was a ghost town. And yet it's still on maps. And so he was like, okay, I'll write a song about what happened to these people in the town of Sigma. They got attacked, like a herd of Dogman, came in, like were terrorizing them. And, the only thing is they don't go out at night.
Yeah. I do like that newer aspect of now the herd of Dogmen, of its multiple individuals. Because I think a lot of cryptids...
I should probably say pack of Dogmen, not herd.
Okay, well, group. Yes. A lot of cryptids have
School of Dogmen.
We could give it like a special name.
An apothecary of Dogmen.
A mange of Dogmen.
No, that's not good.
What the fuck? I just want something named after me.
Matt.
What?
I'm gonna name medicine after you.
Oh shit, I forgot to take my mat today.
Yeah. Oh fuck, I forgot to take my mat today. Hold up, where's my mat?
No way you actually just took your medication in front of me and said I forgot to take my mat today.
I did. I forgot to take my mat today. My Adderall. Like, no wonder I'm not as engaged. I got ADHD, Matt. Why do you think I hop around so much?
Anyways, I love the identity that came with this new mange of Dogmen.
No, that's not right. It's a
shut
pack
up.
of
It doesn't
Dogmen.
matter. I've said it anyway. It's there. Because I feel like so many cryptids in North America are just like the this, and that's it. The Flatwoods Monster,
The
the
Nain
Mothman.
Rogue.
Sure.
You don't like the Nain Rogue?
Well, let me give examples.
I love the Nain Rogue. He's tied to the development of Detroit as a city.
Well, yeah. But that still proves my point of just the one creature. But I love...
Yeah, that's why I brought it up.
Yes,
You asked for examples. I'm here, Matt.
I didn't ask for
Matt,
examples.
I'm helping you.
Thank you so much, Sybil. I appreciate all of the help that you gave me when you said the Nain Rogue over me saying the other two that I was saying.
Matt.
Means
Thank
so
you.
much. The idea of having an entire group of these creatures running people out of a town is such an interesting just concept in general. It's something that I would love to see like a short little horror film about it. That's such a fun little tale.
Well, there are horror films about the Dogman.
Well, I know that. I'm aware.
Oh, we're gonna see. Let's see how
Oh,
good
yeah.
it is. Let's see if any of them are good. They won't be.
No.
At least I reckon. I reckon no.
Like, I will say, even if they're not great, I think they're still fun. I think they're still really fun. When it comes to cryptid stuff, especially cryptids that are so, like, meaty sensation as this, I really don't care how bad it is, because somebody doing something fun with just this tale of a weird creature in the woods, it's so silly. It's so engaging. It kind of ties everyone together, and like we all kind of share in this little folklore, especially those living in the area where the tale comes from. Like, I feel very connected to the stories that come out of New England, that come out of like the East Coast.
Like what?
I mean, half of the things that I've mentioned thus far, but
Bigfoot?
I mean, yeah, there's even like Sasquatch across the East Coast. Much more on the West Coast, and much more as you go out west, and especially north. But, I mean, you still have people...
I heard he teleports. Have you heard this theory?
Well, that's...
He steps between dimensions.
Well, I was going to get into the fact that Bigfoot's one of the only other ones that people look at. Like, oh, there's multiple Bigfoot. It's a species. It's this... And, like, all different sightings across the world, like the Yowie in Australia, or the Yeti in Asia,
Yowie.
or the skunk ape that you mentioned earlier, which is only in Florida and is supposed to be like this ruddy brown. And then you have all these different Sasquatches across North America. People are like, oh, they're all related. They all have these traits in common. They're all like these big ape men. And I don't know where I was going with this point because you distracted me.
Shout out to the Yowie and the short film Blood, Sugar, Sex, Yowie, produced by Grouse House. That's a good short film. And shout out to my Letterboxd review of that short film, where I said this is not the Yowie I was looking for.
It took until that sentence to figure out why you found the name Yowie so funny.
It's fucking Yowie, man.
I wasn't thinking...
Matt, what's Yowie? I forgot.
The Yowie is a reported bipedal
No, I know the
ape man.
creature, but what... Like, I've heard of a different kind of Yowie. What is yay? What is Y-A-O-I? Yay. A-O-I.
Y-A-O-I?
Yeah.
Yowie.
Yeah, what's Yowie?
Is my favorite activity.
It's my favorite thing to watch. Just get home, put on some Yowie. It goes...
What?
It's an ape.
We've come full circle.
Man,
We've come full circle.
I've never watched Yowie in my life.
That's
I don't
untrue.
like men.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that for 1 second. Okay, Yuri Enjoyer.
Yeah,
We were talking about the Michigan Dogman
I watched
5
more
minutes
Yowie
ago.
than you.
5 minutes ago, we were talking about the Michigan Dogman. Probably less. If the listeners scroll back, it is probably less. It's probably less than 5 minutes than when we last mentioned the Michigan Dogman to Yowie and Yuri.
Look, the Michigan Dogman is amazing. Do not go out at night. He shows up every 10 years, ending in a 7. So we're good right now. You know, it's only 2025. 2 years and the Dogman's back.
It's very Pennywise-esque.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
But Pennywise was later than this.
Well, yes. Yeah.
All right, Matt, what's your favorite cryptid? Oh, no. Oh, no. Matt, settle down. Ah! Oh, my God. It's a baby xenomorph. I like Bigfoot.
Actually, no. My favorite cryptid.
Why did you step over the xenomorph's answer?
I don't fucking care about this xenomorph.
I think it's very interesting.
Fuck you. Fuck you, xenomorph.
Okay.
Fuck you.
I just thought it was interesting.
Fuck. Nope.
I liked how people are sort of adopted, and there's sightings all over the world. It's very cool, Bigfoot.
I'm gonna stomp on this thing.
What do you think about my character work, Matt?
I think your character work really could have used a bit more. I think you could have used
And
some more depth.
What do you think about my choice of a cryptid?
I hate it.
But Bigfoot's pretty cool.
Bigfoot is pretty cool, but I hate your choice because it's you, xenomorph.
But
No, I hate you as a character and a
Ridley
being.
Scott.
Yeah. Okay.
Bring up the energy.
I think my favorite cryptid genuinely
Oh,
is...
no, you talked over me. Start again.
What? What do you mean?
It's just not good for the edit. Start again.
Stop talking! I think my favorite cryptid genuinely is the Hopkinsville Goblin. Just because they're so silly! They're so silly! Do you know what it is?
No.
Oh my god! Okay, so it's a story about like a family in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. And they were all living in this house. They had a party. There was like, all the family was over. Blah, 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 blah. And everyone's like starting to go to bed. And suddenly there's like things outside. And they don't know what it is. And there are like faces and hands on the windows. And it's these like little blue goblin creatures. And they tried to get in. And eventually the men go outside and like shot one of them. But it fell off a tree, hit the ground, got up and ran away. And where it had hit the ground was just like fluorescent blue.
Ooh.
And they called the cops. The cops came, but the glow was gone, and they couldn't find the goblins anymore. And that's it.
I love it.
It's just a silly little, it's just, I don't know. I like it. Obviously, if that family actually experienced something terrifying, that's terrifying and traumatizing.
Yeah, but they didn't.
Yeah. I feel like that same little guy energy applies to the Dover Demon. Another fantastic story.
It also applies to you. You are the littlest guy.
I am the littlest guy. I am a cryptid.
You run around, you're like, let me munch on your penis.
I do that. I do that frequently. That's how I appear to most people. Like, I'm crab walking down the street. My hands are raised above my head, like, penis.
Oh, that is you.
Yeah, that's me to a T.
Yeah, you love to munch penises.
I do. Like a carrot stick.
Mm-hmm.
Or like a wafer. Like one of those vanilla wafers.
I would say like a Dyson.
Like a Dyson?
Yeah, the way you munch on penises.
What do you mean? That's not munching.
Yeah, but you do.
No, but a munch has to be like a...
Right, fair enough. You suck like a Dyson to get the juice, and then you turn into like a meat grinder.
Do you know who also probably likes sucking dick?
Me!
The Dogman!
He loves a nice sour cock.
Ew.
What,
Ew.
you don't like a sour cock?
No. Ew.
Okay.
Any final thoughts about the Michigan Dogman?
I love it. It's my favorite cryptid. It's a man. It's a dog.
All right, so now I have prepared a game for you.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay.
It's interesting to see you finally putting effort into this podcast.
What the
Especially since you started it with, I'm sleepy.
What
But you don't
the
have any
actual
fucking right to be
fuck?
sleepy.
Nope.
You don't do shit.
Yes, I do. I do so many shit. Actually, I just shit before this podcast.
Oh my God.
So many shit.
When did you cut that hole in the chair?
I did this 3 weeks ago. I don't know how you haven't noticed.
It's wild.
Okay. Anyway, so here's the game. I need to prepare it. I should have had it prepared previously.
All right, I'll sing a song.
No. Don't sing a song. Okay. So, it's
Once
guessing.
in a time in 1897, there was some hunters in the forest.
No.
They ran into a dog, and just to muck around, they started chasing it around. All right, you ready?
Yes. So. This is kind of very similar to what you did to me the other day of fake werewolf smut and real werewolf smut.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give you a cryptid name, and you have to tell me whether it's real or not. And we're just going to do 5.
Okay.
Okay? Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
So, the first one we have is the squonk.
Fake.
That's real.
Damn.
Fuck you.
Okay.
The second one we have...
What is it?
The squonk is... Let me pull up a picture of it. It's a small little...
I mean, if you told me the Yowie was a cryptid, no way in hell I'd believe that.
It's just a little nugget.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Everyone look up the squonk.
Isn't that great?
It looks like Matt's dick.
What the actual fuck?
Yeah. Like before you worm it out.
I can't stand you. Anyways.
You do a podcast with me, Matt. I gave you werewolf erotica to read.
You did give me werewolf erotica to read.
So you be fucking grateful.
Anyways, the next one is the mud belcher.
Oh, that has the twang of sounding real. But you very easily could have changed it. That one's fake.
That is fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made that up.
Good
Okay.
one.
Thank you.
That's
thank
a
you.
very, very convincing one.
Yeah. So, the next one is the point star creature.
It's real.
It's fake,
Fuck. That's a good name.
isn't it?
I was going to be like, that's such a weird, stupid name.
I kind of based it on a real name, but I changed it just a little bit. No, a lot of it.
Yeah, okay.
There's a lot of it. But, okay. So, the next one on my list is the slide rock bolter.
That one's real.
Damn.
He lives at the top of mountains and then he slides down.
Fuck you. You did know about that one.
Yeah, I know
hate
about
you.
that one.
You suck. Okay. The last one is the whoopee honk.
Ooh, that one's fun. I want it to be real.
Are you saying it's real?
Yeah.
It's fake.
Damn.
I made it up for my D&D campaign.
That makes it so sad. I wish it was real. The whoopee honk. That's such a great name. Come on.
Oh, man.
That's wonderful.
No, yeah, I made that up for my D&D campaign for my players to go, like, find IRL or in that world cryptids.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Matt, how do we rate things?
How do we rate this?
Explain how we rate things.
Yes, let's go over that first. So, we're looking, usually this applies to werewolf media, of how werewolfy is it? How much does it portray a good idea of a werewolf? And how much does it give us the idea of a werewolf story?
And I think with the Dogman and with cryptids, we can do this pretty fairly easily, right?
Yeah.
There's a general, like, mythos established about the creature. There's descriptions of the creature. What does this, like, worldly stories pretty much create as an idea of this creature? So, I'm going to throw it at you. What is your rating?
In terms of werewolves, I'm going to rate this like a 1. Because it really only shares anything with werewolves in terms of wolf person.
That's a lot.
But that's it. There's no real transformation.
No transformation.
The original
traveling
story
in
is
packs.
There is traveling in packs, but that's not a usual part of werewolf mythos.
A couple.
A couple, but that's not staple. A lot of them, you have a werewolf being solitary. Yeah, you have... there's no talk about any werewolf tropes. There's no full moon. There's no silver weakness. There's no struggle between man and beast. I mean, you don't really have anything. It doesn't even describe it as... I mean, the name is Dogman, but you don't even have it as a description of, like, half man, half beast. It's kind of just a dog on 2 legs.
I mean, he's 7 foot tall and he could stand upright.
7 foot tall dog on 2 legs.
That's a lot of man.
That's not a lot of man.
That's pretty man.
Stand up on 2 legs? Not a lot of man.
Very few things stand on 2 legs.
Bears can stand up on 2 legs.
Not for long.
Well, they can still stand up on 2 legs.
Yeah, but this is a dog man.
But they never said the dog man stood up for very long. It just said that it stood up.
Yeah, he stands up.
Yeah, he stands up. So I still say very little in terms of werewolf. I'm sticking with a 1.
That's good. I'm going to give it 2.
Yeah, why?
I think the way that, like, the actual mythos is created, in which it's like these stories, spooky stories in the woods, is not necessarily like following from the POV of a werewolf, but it's a great idea of a werewolf story from like a victim's perspective. It's like this idea of almost living in an existence terrorized by a werewolf.
Sort of like Dracula's Guest.
Yes, very much so.
Oh,
where it's like,
okay.
even if we haven't like seen it, it's like you're getting to live it. You get to hear the spooky stories. It's the folklore. It's the believing, and that sort of like in touch with nature is a major part of what makes a werewolf werewolf. It's not a ton, right? I'm only giving it a 2.
Totally fair.
That's fun. It's spooky, and I love me the Dogman.
Absolutely.
And just so you know, the Dogman is real.
Oh yeah, totally. Yep. I mean, I believe it. You told me his drink preferences. I'm looking to share a nice cider with him. What flavor does he prefer? Like just straight cider, or are we getting like blackberry, raspberry?
He prefers apple cider.
Just apple?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
Like a warm cup of apple cider with a lot of spices.
Ooh. Like just a whole cinnamon stick
He likes
in there.
a little fall donut with it.
Ooh. I fuck with this dog, man.
Oh,
it's pretty cool.
You would fuck with that dog, man.
Yeah. He's got good tastes.
Mm-hmm. All right, Matt.
Yeah.
We gotta say goodbye.
We do gotta say goodbye.
And so to say goodbye, I would like you...
Oh God, she's dying. Oh, Jesus. Okay, cut the camera. Cut the recording.